Hello everyone, here we start with exercise 2D of chapter compound interest without using formula. Now let's see the first question of this one. It is, what sum will amount to rupees 6593.40 in 2 years at compound interest if the rate are 10% and 11% for the two successive years. Here let the principal be x. Now the principal for the first year is x, the rate is 10%, and the interest we have got as x upon 10. And the amount at the end of first year will be 11 upon 10x. Now this will become the principal for the second year. And here the rate will be 11% per annum. Now the interest will be, and here we get the interest for the second year as 121 upon 1000x. Now we'll go for the amount of the second year. And here we get the amount for the second year. Now this amount will be equals to this value because this is the amount which he gets after the 1 or 2 years. So we are going to equate these two. Then we will make a transpose to find the value of x, and we get the value of x as 5400. So the required sum is 5400. Now let's see the next question. Here in question number 2, the value of a machine depreciated by 10% per year during the first 2 years and 15% per year during the third year. You have to express the total depreciation of the machine as percentage during the third year, during the 3 years. Here we let the original price be rupees 100. So for first year, price is rupees 100 and the rate of depreciation is 10%. Now the value depreciated is equals to rupees 10. Now the value after 1 year will be, so the value after 1 year is rupees 90. And this rupees 90 will become the price for the second year. And the value by which the price is depreciated in the second year is rupees 9. And the value after the second year will be is rupees 81. Now this 81 will become the price for the third year. Now here the price is 81 and the rate of depreciation is 15% as it is the third year. Now the value depreciated is 12.15 and the value after 3 years will be, here this is the value of a machine after 3 years. Now the total depreciation equals to is 100 minus this value, and that is equal to 31.15. Now this depreciation is from rupees 100. Now if we go for the percentage, so the percentage depreciation equals to the depreciated value upon original value into 100. And on solving it, this will be cancelled out and we will be left with 31.15%. Now let's go for the next question. Now let's see question number 6. Here, find the sum on which the difference between this SI and the CI at the rate of 8% per annum compounded annually be rupees 64 in 2 years. Very first of all, let principal be x, and then we are going to start with the first year. Now here we have got the interest as 2x upon 25 for the first year. Now the amount is, and here we get the amount as 27 upon 25x, which is the principal for the second year. And here we got the interest for the second year as 54 upon 625x. Now the amount, and we get amount as 729 upon 625. Now the CIE will be 729 x upon 625 minus x, and on taking LCM we have got this. Now the CI is 104 upon 625x. Now for the SI, and here we get 4 upon 25x as the value of SI. Now in the question we have been given that the difference of these two is 64. So according to question we get the difference of these two as 64. Now we will solve for x. Now on solving for x we finally get 10,000 rupees as the sum for this question. Now let's go for the next question. Now in question number 9 we are having Ashok borrowed 12,000 rupees at some rate of interest After a year, he paid back 4000 rupees, and if the compound interest for the second year is rupees 920, find the rate of interest charged, and the second, the amount of debt at the end of the second year. Here, first of all, let the rate be x. Now for the first year, and we get 120x as the interest for the first year, and the amount is 12,000 plus 120x, and then the amount after repayment will be, as he had repaid 4000 rupees, therefore this value minus 4000 equals to 8000 plus 120. Now this will become the principal for the second year. Now here we have got the interest for the second year, but we can take something common from these two, and by doing so we will be getting, and here we get 40x upon 100 in the bracket 200 plus 3x. Now we can cancel something, and here we got this as the compound interest for the second year, that is equals to 920. So we are going to equate these two. Now we'll be solving for x, and here we get the quadratic equation, which can be further divided by 2. Now we have got a quadratic equation and split this 200 as 230 minus 30. We have multiplied these two and then made a factors, in which when we multiply these two we get the product of these two, and we solve it to get this one. Now we are going to just open the bracket and solve it. Here we get the value of x as 10 and minus 230 upon 3, and as the rate can't be negative, therefore x will be equals to, rate will be equals to 10% per annum. Now to get the amount that at the end of the second year it will be, and here we get the amount at the end of the second year. We have placed the value of the principal as this and the interest of the second year as 920, and after placing the value of x we have got 1200 over here, and on adding it all we got this much, 10,120. That's all from this video. Thank you.